Hey, what's up guys? It's Invasion. Welcome to the video. You guys seen the title. Today we're going over 5 things I want to see in Madden 22. Um, yeah, these ain't gonna be by what I want to see the most to what I want to see the least. They're just kind of gonna be random, but I am gonna number them. It ain't gonna be best to worst. Just random 5 things I want to see in Madden 22, improvements, and stuff added, stuff like that. So yeah, number 5 is this overall changes, gameplay changes, and gameplay balancing, um, and just game balancing. So yeah, that there's just a lot of stuff in Madden 21 that they have showed improvements on, but there's still a lot of stuff that needs improved, like defense, especially with corners being able to jump almost anything just out of nowhere. Um, yeah. So yeah, guys. Hopefully, just corners being able to jump routes that they should not being able to jump. Hopefully that's fixed, to a degree. So yeah, hopefully that's one thing that they can improve with the gameplay. Um, then, and also I want to address that this stuff is mostly just for current gen, not next gen. Because I don't know really how next gen plays. I'm still on current gen, so I don't really think there's that big of a difference anyways, but yeah, that stuff. Yeah, and then other stuff I'd like to see them balance more is blocking. Blocking is still very bad. Um, you just see O linemen just not block their guy and go off and just do nothing. And yeah, hopefully they can address blocking. And also pass rush too. There's just a lot of different stuff. Just minor stuff and then a lot of big stuff too that need addressed. So yeah, hopefully in Madden 22 that stuff will be better. We can only hope and see what's to come. Okay, now for number 4. Just number 4 is improvements to the yard. Um, I personally think the yard has a lot of potential. Um, I think it's a good idea. I can't really say I enjoy it just playing solo by myself, but like if you get a group of friends and play with a group of friends, it can be really fun. And I think if they make it more like an NFL Street, more just like that, because everybody knows about NFL Street. It's a very good game. So yeah, I think the yard has a lot of potential, and if they can improve it and make it better, I think it has something there. But I don't really like the product that they served out this year, and especially I don't think they made any improvements to it from launch, really, besides just bugs. So yeah, the yard is what I'd like to see improved and worked on at number 4. And then number 3 is just more balancing to MUT. because I'm primarily a MUT player, and MUT's very unbalanced for the most part. If you don't have a really good team, when with pretty much all the best players, then you can't really complete. So hopefully they make it a little bit more balanced. I'm sure it'll still be the same stuff though, and also hopefully, I know it's always gonna be pay to win. There's no questioning that. Um, it's always gonna be pay to win, but hopefully, maybe they can improve it at least a bit. So and then just other stuff with like consistency, like I know at the beginning of the year we didn't get our first promo till mid-September, and then yeah, I wouldn't say we had a pretty decent year of MUT in Madden 21, but it was definitely a very odd year. Like we had cards that were able to get powered up with chemistries and all that up to a 99 by pretty much Christmas. And that's not good. So hopefully they work on overall balancing more too. If they have to take overalls over 100, that's fine with me, honestly. Just because we were having in-game cards by like January, February, and by that point it kind of just gets stale, and for me, and I think a lot of people, there's nothing more to really look forward to. Yeah. But MUT for the most part. Oh, also on MUT house rules. I think in Madden 20 they did a very good job with house rules. I really liked the house rules. And this year, maybe I didn't really. I don't know if I just wasn't playing as much and didn't see them, but I didn't think the house rules were as good, and I didn't think the rewards were as good. So, like, yeah, hopefully they bring back house rules and more unique house rules. Like I remember in Madden 20 at launch with the not at launch, but towards launch when I can't think of the promo. It was let me go to sets because it was the promo came out in this year, but it came out a little bit later, I think. Superstar MVPs. Superstar MVPs was in Madden 20 had a house rules, and you could get a free 89 overall, which was one of the like here. It wasn't one of the heroes, but it was one of the like main cards that you put in the sets for the heroes. And I think they gave you the ability to get 2, and you could almost get a free 90 overall hero, or whatever they were called. So yeah, hopefully they show some improvements with that stuff, and then like rewards, weekend league rewards. I don't really know how that is. I can't really speak for that. I don't know if that's improved much or not. I can't really speak too much for that. But I know with I get why they do it, but like with the EA Player Awards, I get like you're just paying like a $5 monthly fee or whatever, but like I would at least hope, or like I should at least expect that over the course of the year that I'd get some better rewards as the year goes on. But we've been getting the same gold team fantasy packs the whole year. And I think we've actually, over the year, got less per month. Because I think I used to get like 12 or something, and now we're only getting 3. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Just hopefully the rewards will get better next year and get better as the year progresses. So yeah. I think that's it for Mutt. And then number 2 is one that I think a lot of people can agree with. And a lot of people think that this needs to be addressed, and it's major improvements to franchise. I think there needs to be major rehauls and improvements to franchise, because EA has just been copy and pasting franchise with slight changes for like the past 5 Maddens, I want to say, since Madden like 16. I think in Madden 15 it was a little bit different because it didn't have that like interface type deal. If you guys know what I'm talking about. That's like the biggest change that we've had since Madden 16 is the interface when in the franchise menu. And the trading system in franchise is god awful. But yeah, the franchise trading system is god awful. The free agent system is awful. After like 2, really even 1 year, there's just loads of free agents that are really good that are unsigned. The scouting system really needs improved. There's just a lot of stuff in franchise that needs improved, and hopefully we can see a lot of that stuff worked on this year. I've heard stuff about assistant coaches coming to Madden 22 and like side coaches, that type of stuff, and hopefully this will be the year that franchise will get big improvements. Obviously, look, the fixed Madden franchise was trending, and people were really upset about Madden franchise when not Mutt 22, when Madden 22 came out, understandably. So yeah, hopefully that will be fixed. At least. I mean, you can't expect everything to be fixed, because there is so much stuff wrong with franchise. But hopefully over the course of the next 2 or 3 Maddens even, everything will be better. With franchise, and it'll at least trend on the upside instead of just staying on the same path and going down. So yeah, then for number 1, I think this is something that a lot of people have wanted back for a long time, at least for the past couple years, and they've kind of tried to add their own little type deal of it, and it hasn't really done well. But number 1 is return of Superstar Mode. And some of you might not even know what Superstar Mode is, but Superstar Mode is like the basically my career of Madden. What that used to be in like Madden. I think the last Madden it was in was like Madden 12. And even in Madden 12, they had completely changed it. So yeah, Superstar Mode was really good back in the day, like Madden 08. I think that was the main one that I can think of. Maybe Madden 09 too. But yeah, Superstar Mode, I've heard rumors about it possibly returning because EA tends to, when it does stuff with its other titles like FIFA, like it had a street style mode in FIFA 20, and then in Madden 21 it had the yard. It does a lot of its other games. It brings kind of recycles ideas. That sounds bad, but they kind of do the same ideas and just, yeah, move them around through game. Basically, when Superstar mode left in like Madden 12, that was the last year it had its own separate mode, and then in Madden 13 it was like incorporated into franchise and to create a player, which is completely different into what Superstar mode originally was. And if they returned Superstar mode to what it originally was, it would be great, and I think a lot of people would enjoy it. I think for the most part, face of the franchise kind of was a flop. I personally enjoyed the long shot more than the face of the franchise because I feel like it had more of a story and more stuff to do. But I feel like the face of the franchise stuff was kind of a flop. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if there's anything else you guys would like to see in the comments. So yeah, peace out, guys.